This is my brother Riley. And this year, he gets to join me on a rifle hunt. He drove nearly halfway across the country, towing his horses so that he could come help us pack in,
Let's go get some out.
pack out, and manage the horses on our hunt.
Alright guys, it is 8:40. Just pulled out of the farm here in Texas. The GPS says it's going to take about 12 hours to get up there. Probably a little longer with the horse trailer. Horses in the back. Got all the gear. Hope I got everything. That John Denver's full of fucking Rocky Mountains be a lot rockier than this.
All right, guys. Well, I'm here with my brother Riley. We are just getting all our bags packed. Kolton and Tyler dropped off their bags the other day. We're weighing everything, making sure we have, similar weights and even weights. Once we get them on the bags, it'll be all ready for tomorrow. So, getting last minute details ironed out, and we're gonna be off bright and early in the morning. I think it was supposed to snow at least an inch today, and it did call for a few more inches over the next few days, but that might have changed. So, it's gonna be fun. We're excited.
We're gonna freeze. Colby, as usual, is stressed out. he's the self-proclaimed dad of the trip. So 4 a.m. Having to pack up and go up the mountain. Yeah.
All right, well, we had to stop a little bit shy just because we couldn't get the horse trailer up there, but we're getting the horses saddled now. We're gonna continue up the road, meet those guys, load the packs on the horses, and get heading up the trail. So we're ready to go. All right, we just left the last place that we could get the trailer, and now we're headed up to where Kolton and Tyler are parked to load the packs on the horses, and then we're out of here. So we're just 30 minutes from hitting the trail. The horses are raring to go. They're feeling a little spicy this morning, this cold weather, and some alfalfa cubes just got them a little bit spicy. So gonna be a good ride. The snow just adds an element of adventure and fun. What do you think, Riley?
This is sweet. It's really cool back here. Horses are doing great too.
Yeah,
No issues.
Horses are doing real good. Aren't you, Penny? He just stops talking immediately.
It just stares.
All right, we made it to camp. Our tent that we set up is collapsed. I'm not sure if it's broken. Come on, Penny. I'm not sure if the tent's broken or if it just collapsed under the weight, ripped out some of the guy wires, but it's collapsed, so we'll see. We'll get down here and see what it's like. Come on, girl. Oh. So we gotta go up that. Just be careful when you get to the top, you don't hang yourself, because our high line's right there. You'll be fine, just be careful. It's slippery. I can't. Nice. And Tyler bringing up the rear.
Got a bum knee. See?
All right, so here's our high line. It's still up.
Good.
The tent, on the other hand, is not still up. So we'll go assess the damage. Yeah, so we'll go over, assess the damage on our tent, set up the rest of our stuff. I'm looking forward to some dinner already. I'm hungry. Brother, what do you think about this area for feeding them?
Oh, that's great.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Food in here.
And look at this, no snow, it's all melted.
Perfect.
All right, well, there's the tent, all flattened. Really hope the poles aren't broken. We'll see. Looks like it might be a broken pole right there, but we'll dig into it and see.
All right, well, we made the camp. Guys are setting up our tent. Our tent that came in last week and set it up with some snow. It collapsed a little bit, so they're setting that up, kind of getting everything ready for us. I've got the horses out here, went and got them hobbled. Got this nice little meadow. We got the creek down on this side where we can take them down to water. Pretty good, safe area. Lots of food down here. Last them several days for sure, if not the whole time we're here. A good little spot. Really little chance for them to get away, even though they're in hobbles. Yeah, looking pretty good. Beautiful ride. Horses handled it great. All around, horses did awesome. Especially Diesel and June, our Texas horses that we brought. Gonna go ahead and put a couple of these name tags on them. It's got our name and numbers just in case they end up getting free and take off and someone else finds them. It's got a big orange cow tag is what it is, just tied around their neck. Yeah, good ride. June did awesome. First time anything like this for her, and she did incredible. Good job, June.
All right, guys, it's nice and early this morning. We just took care of the horses, got them some water, some food. Now they're hobbled grazing, and we're about to head out. Kolton and Tyler took off up this side of the hill a few minutes ago, and we're heading up the other direction. So it's
cold.
It's a chilly one this morning for sure. It's chilly. So let's see what the day brings. Any last words?
I'm pretty darn cold, so hopefully I'll be all right. With the horses, you know, always a little worried. I guess I'm extra paranoid because I'm a horse guy, so I'm more worried about the horses than I am myself, but I'm sure they'll be all right.
As far as the horses, I'm not too worried because I've done this with them before, but Riley's horses never have, so we may check on them halfway through the day, but as for now, they're fat and sassy, so let's get going. We're like halfway, maybe 3/4 of the way up this hill. We want to get to the top of this when the sun rises and it starts getting light because those elk will pop on the mountainside. It's a pretty sunrise already. Guys, we're in a good glassing spot. We can see a lot of different areas. And we heard one bugle and one what we think was a cow call. So we're just gonna glass these mountainsides, see if we turn anything up. gunshots quite a ways away, but we also heard that little squeal bugle and potentially a cow. So just heading the direction of those noises, checking every basin as we get there. For being a Flatlander Texan, he's doing pretty good hiking this steep mountain. These Texas lungs are struggling. This is a steep hill, and he's keeping up pretty well. I can't let my brother beat me. We're in an area where if you go too deep, you'll start getting into outfitters. If you don't go deep enough, you're running into day hunters from the trailhead. So there's like a sweet spot of where you can go and not find many people. So we're kind of at the far edge of our sweet spot, and we're gonna kind of hunt back towards the area that's kind of right in the middle. We did hear a gunshot from over where Kolton and Tyler are at, so hoping it's them. I sent them a message, haven't heard back yet. So we're hoping they got one down. That would be awesome. All right, keep going. Well, we're cutting some fresh elk tracks. Unfortunately, they're going down where we just came from. But it definitely was this morning. You can see how stirred up the dirt is, and the snow's super freshly moved, not frozen down. I'd say there was at least 3 or 4 of them, judging by how many tracks and how dug up the dirt is right there. I'm worried about training the horses for this trip. I should have been worried about training myself. This is steep. It's not steep as it looked. Very steep. There's elk around here though, that's for sure. Birds. Oh. Bird. We're always looking for elk, and he's pulling out his binoculars looking for birds all the time. Unlike birds. There's an airplane. Alright guys, a little update. I just got an inReach text message from Kolton. He shot a bull just now. So he's got a bull down way on the other side. I don't know that we're going to be able to help him today, but that's awesome. Super excited for Kolton. That's so cool. But we're going to go check out this bull, see if there's any cows with him. Nice work, Kolton. At least 3, I think. So we're gonna follow their tracks and try and get some cow calls going. They bed is right there. See that bed? We can smell them like crazy. They've got to be in here. There's a bed when I was laying down right there. We've been tracking them through this really dense stuff for a while. Some of the tracks and some of the poop can't be more than an hour old or less even. Some of the poop's still really warm. So I know we're right behind them, but it takes us so long to get up and over all this stuff, and they just cruise through it. So we've been lucky so far. It's been downhill, but now they're starting to turn and go up. So we're gonna keep tracking for a while, see where it ends up, or if we just get too far, we may end up having to call it. We were following a little outfitter's trail, trying to kind of make a way back to do a better clearing. We came upon 2
different directions. We're trying to find one now. That way. I had a sight on her about 15 seconds, 20 seconds ago. She was walking slow, so we're trying to get ahead of her. Deer. Straight ahead. 2. Dang it. I know. Bumped a cow and 2 calves out of their beds. That really thick stuff, they took off. And there's, I mean, you can track them in there, but you're not going to catch up to them. It's just so thick. So I don't think we're going to chase them. I think we're going to go over here out of the wind, sit down, eat some lunch where we can glass. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright guys, so we made the decision. We're going to go ahead, head back to camp a little early. We're going to hunt our way back, but we kind of want to get back to see Kolton, congratulate Kolton on shooting a bull. I think it's his first elk, I'm not sure, but I think it is, so pretty special for him, shooting a bull day 1. So I kind of want to be there to just you know, see the bull, say congrats, hang out with him back at camp. So we are leaving a little bit early. We're not quitters, we're not quitting, but we're gonna hunt our way back. So that's kind of what we're gonna do tonight, and if we get lucky enough, get something along the way. So let's go back and see the bull.
At least it's downhill.
Yeah, downhill 99% of the way.
99, yeah.
Dude. Thanks for bringing me up
We were
here.
in a herd of probably 100 elk.
Were you
with
really?
like 5 bulls that size.
Wow.
We were waiting, and I seen that bull. We both kind of seen him, and I was like, oh, I got a shot.
Wow, dude. Awesome,
I
man.
know.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
That's awesome. Is this your first elk?
Yeah, that's the first one.
First one.
First one I've
That's
shot.
what I thought. Wow, dude.
We've seen so
Like
many.
we glassed them from the saddle up above that meadow. They were at the top. It was like, damn, there's like 30 up there. And then they started coming down, and like you could see it with your naked eye from a mile away.
Yeah, I
Probably
honestly
100
a
elk.
mile.
Really? All right, quick update for you guys. We just got back to camp to congratulate Kolton, and all the horses are gone.
Little chance for them to get away.
As far as the horses, I'm not too worried because I've done this with them before.
And there is a huge pile of fresh bear shit right where they were at, right at the high line. And all the horses are gone, and they were all hobbled. So we did find one tag on the ground, so that's not good. So we're unloading packs, getting some stuff, and we're gonna head out and go find them.
And if you guys can't find them, you're going all the way to the top.
Yeah, we'll go all the way to the truck.
Is it more likely they went for the truck or that they really?
I would say if they got spooked, they went to the truck or towards it. All right, so Kolton and Tyler are checking the banks here by camp, and then they're gonna head down the trail. Me and Riley are going to head up the trail towards the truck. Hopefully they're just in the next meadow grazing and uninjured. Check back with you soon. All right, thanks guys. See you soon, hopefully. I'll be really impressed if Penny got by without getting wrapped up.
which makes me think those dudes might have found them and took at least Penny. You know, if the other horses took off, there they are. Found them. Found them. Oh, you guys, they are just up here. See 3? Missing June. You guys, found them up here. At least 3 of them. We're hoping the other one's close by. They didn't make it far though. I hear a bell, so I hear Penny. You see June? Yep, there she is. Oh, thank you, Lord. All 4 of them are here. Let's just see if they're uninjured. Hey, Joe. Hey, buddy. You guys hungry?
Hey, horses.
Oh, thank you, dear Jesus.
Oh, my word.
I was pretty nervous.
I was so nervous. I'm still nervous. I don't know what they look like.
I know.
I'll get a bear.
Did you guys get scared?
Should we go on a little adventure? Should we go on an adventure?
Oh boy. All right, guys. Well, as you saw, we found the horses. They were all just down the trail. I don't know, maybe 1/8 of a mile. Penny was all wrapped up from her stake and stake rope, and that might have been what kept them all there. Penny couldn't go any further, and so they all stayed with him. So as far as we can tell in the dark, no major injuries. Diesel might have a small cut on his leg, but other than that, it so far looks like they're uninjured. So get him back to camp, get him some food, and check out the rest of their bodies, make sure that they're okay. So super thankful that we found them. Yeah, we bumped a cow and 2 calves out of their bed. That was it. Once we got back to camp, we watered the horses, got them some food, strung back up on the high line, and spent the rest of the evening sitting around the campfire, eating dinner, enjoying some fresh elk tenderloins, and telling stories about the day's exciting adventures and Kolton's awesome bull.